this is the topic. The topic is there an expiration date on an engagement? Now, after 18 years together and 11 since he proposed, Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin have still never been married. Of course, this is Jim Jones of the Dipset. They were together on Love and Hip Hop. We saw so much of their relationship, etc. But it begs the question, is there a time limit for an engagement? And in my opinion, it's really just, are you still trying to get married or not? Like, and if that's what your real goal is, then it's or not. That is the time limit on the engagement. Once you reach the or not, that's the time limit on everything, Nails. You gonna put up with something until you're not gonna put up with it no more. And that's the time limit.
I don't know, man. I have friends who've been engaged for quite some time. I think 7 years they've been engaged. They haven't gotten married, but there's been a reason why they have not been married yet, and it's because they're not ready.
So
they know they want to spend the rest.
Not or not.
Not right. They know they want. Yeah, exactly. They know they want to spend the rest of their life together, but they know financially right now and career-wise, they're not ready because they're moving left and right. And one is in the media, so he's bouncing around, and another's a teacher. So it's like they're not in the same city and all this stuff, so they understand that they're not ready. Both people do. So there's not really a stamp on that engagement, a time.
No, I mean, the literal time limit of an engagement is when you are tired of waiting. That's the time limit. If 7 years in, neither of them are tired of waiting, then they still crack-a-lacking. But if one of them was like, listen, it's do or die, beds die, then that would be that. Like, that would be that. I think when we come up with these, like, well, any engagement that lasts over 2 years, or whenever we put a time limit like that on it, we're taking it to some whole other thing. Marriage already, in many cases, is this, like, agreement that is done with, the government, et cetera. And like the love gets taken out of it so often, right? So think about when we put like stipulations, like time frames, et cetera, on that. To your point, I've heard a lot of married couples say that there is something different that happens when you are literally married, okay? Like people have been together in relationships for a long time, but there's something about once you sign that piece of paper that a lot of people say changes things. And so, people want to feel like they're secure enough in their individualness, in their economics, and also in their relationship to really sign on for that whole thing, because a lot of people get married to not get divorced.
Right. Yep. I would love to hear what our listeners have to say about this one, because y'all come up with some great responses. Call us at 855-AMANDA-8. That's 855-262-6328. Again, 855-262-6328. How long should an engagement be?
Also, if someone wants to get married in a relationship and the other person is still like not trying to get married, they don't have like a legitimate reason, they don't want to get married.
Oh.
So there's that. And you have to ask yourself, are you okay with that? Or is that what your real goal is? And by the way, does it just feel at a certain point that person is someone who's not keeping their promise to you? And that may make you feel like, okay, I don't want to do it. And my last thought that I'm going to say is some men, specifically, I've heard a lot of men say this, that they don't want to get married until they're done acting up. They feel like they can act up and still move past it before the marriage happens. Once you sign that piece of paper, the act up abilities are no longer as free. What do y'all think? Hit us up. You know the number. Now coming up, it's time to get to know me and Nails. And we're going to ask each other, what have you learned about yourself from past relationships? We're getting deep right here at the Amanda Seales Show. Stick around.
Great job, guys. All right.
Thank ya.
Break number 14, getting to know the crew.
Relationships.